Is your engine starting to feel tired? Maybe it's slow to start, sounds rough, or burns more gas than it should. Here's the good news. Most of that can be fixed fast. In this video, I'll show you 9 simple tricks that will make your engine run like new again. And at the end, there's one tiny detail that could be the real game changer. It's the one most mechanics don't even mention. Let's get into it. Number 13. Clean or replace the air filter. Your engine breathes through the air filter, and just like you, it needs clean air to run right. When the filter is clogged, your engine struggles. It loses power. It burns more fuel. And in turbo engines, you'll feel that lag like a punch in the gut. So many drivers skip this step. Some even think a dirty filter works better. Nope, that's a myth. A clean filter means smooth airflow, better acceleration, and a quieter engine. If you've just cleaned the throttle body, this is the perfect time. That same hose you removed connects to the air cleaner box. Open the latches, pop the lid, and check the filter. If it looks dusty or dark, swap it out. Most filters need replacing every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, or sooner if you drive in dusty areas. Filters cost between $25 to $100 and save you way more. Use the right size. Don't jam it in. Once done, close the lid and secure the latches. Reattach the hose to the throttle body. Now your engine can breathe deep and run like it just rolled off the lot. And yes, there's still one more airflow secret. You won't want to miss it. Number 12. Fuel injector cleaning. If your car feels like it's lost its edge, hesitating when you accelerate or guzzling more gas than usual, it's probably not the fuel. It's how it's being delivered. That smooth, fine mist your engine depends on? It turns into a weak dribble when grime builds up in the injectors. And no mist means no muscle. Fuel system cleaners from the parts store can help, but when the buildup gets stubborn, you need a pro with a pressurized kit and the right solvent. The cleaner blasts through gunk and varnish, restoring that crisp, even spray pattern your engine was born to run on. The difference is instant. Faster throttle response, better fuel economy, smoother idle, fewer stutters when you floor it. And yes, it even helps lower emissions. This kind of service isn't needed often, but every 30,000 miles is a safe bet. It's cheaper than waiting for a misfire and paying for a full injector replacement. Clear the junk, revive the power, and bring back that new car feel without spending a fortune. But this alone won't cut it. What's next brings the fuel into sharp focus. Number 11. Carbon cleanup. Over time, black soot builds up inside your engine. It clings to valves, pistons, and the intake system. What does that mean for you? Rough idling, sluggish acceleration, weird knocking sounds. Your engine starts feeling old before it's time. If you do many short trips or use cheap gas, it builds up faster. That sticky carbon chokes airflow and messes with combustion. Imagine running a marathon with a sock in your mouth. It chokes, right? Now picture your engine gasping through that same sweaty sock. But here's the good news. Carbon cleaning is like a spa day for your engine. You've got 2 options: a fuel additive you pour into your tank, or a professional walnut blasting service. Yes, crushed walnut shells, shot into your intake to scrub the carbon clean. When should you do it? Every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, particularly if you're rocking a direct injection engine. You'll get a smoother ride, quicker response, better mileage, and an engine that shuts up and shows off. Your motor works hard. Give it a detox and feel the difference under your foot. Now let's zoom in on the part that drivers delay for way too long. Number 10. Inspect and clean the throttle body. More than 64% of drivers admit they delay their maintenance routine. One job that gets ignored far too often is the throttle body cleaning. It's small, but neglecting it can ruin your ride. Here's the deal. Around 30,000 miles in, carbon starts creeping in. But most folks wait until 75,000 miles, when things already feel off. That gunk sticks to the butterfly valve, blocks airflow, and throws everything out of balance. Your engine runs lean, or too rich. Either way, it starts stumbling. You'll notice rough idling, poor throttle response, or sudden stalling. The fix only needs a few minutes of your time. No fancy tools or mechanics needed. Just some cleaner and a rag. Step 1. Disconnect everything attached to the throttle body. Loosen the intake hose using a screwdriver. Depending on your setup, you may need to detach both ends from the throttle body and the airbox. Label them to avoid mix-ups. Step 2. Open the valve and spray. Gently prop the butterfly valve open. Spray throttle cleaner directly onto visible soot. If it's drive-by-wire, press the gas pedal to open the valve. Step 3. Scrub gently. Use a soft cloth or toothbrush. Let the cleaner sit for tough spots, then wipe until clean. Step 4. Let it dry fully. Give the throttle body a few minutes to air out, then reassemble everything securely. The throttle's not the only small part messing with your performance. Wait till you see this. Number 9. Clean the mass airflow sensor. This tiny part sits between your air filter and intake and measures how much air flows into your engine. The ECU uses that data to balance fuel and air perfectly. But when dirt or oil coats the sensor, it starts guessing, and it usually guesses wrong. That means poor fuel economy, jerky acceleration, and sometimes even a glowing check engine light. Luckily, cleaning it is easy. No wrenching or greasy mess. Just unplug it, pull it out gently, and spray it with MAF-specific cleaner. Don't scrub it. Don't touch the sensor wires. Let the cleaner do its magic, then let it air dry. Once it's dry, plug it back in, and you're done. This 5-minute job restores your engine power and makes it run like new again. Do it every 12,000 to 15,000 miles while cleaning your air filter too. Still losing power? You might be pouring the wrong thing in the tank. Number 8. Use quality fuel. First, let's clear something up. Premium fuel doesn't have more energy than regular. That's among the 23 car myths stupid people fall for. The key difference is the octane rating. Higher octane resists knock and detonation better, especially in engines built for performance or boost. If your engine's tuned for E85 or methanol and you throw in regular pump gas, you're playing with fire. That mismatch can cause detonation, where fuel ignites too early and slams your pistons in the wrong direction. That's how engines blow and cylinder walls crack. Lower grade fuel also burns dirtier. It leaves behind carbon deposits that mess with injectors and sensors. Not so long, your engine loses power and drinks more fuel to do the same job. Stick with top-tier gasoline. It's got added detergents that keep the fuel system clean. For extra protection, add a bottle of Techron or Seafoam every 3,000 miles. Your car doesn't need race gas, but deserves clean, reliable fuel. Because when the burn is clean, performance is smooth. And when it's smooth, your engine feels brand new. But even with clean fuel, something else might be dragging your power. Number 7. Timely oil changes. An oil change isn't a whenever you feel like it chore. Timing matters, but first, let's bust the biggest oil change myth. There's no universal rule like 3,000 or 5,000 miles. That's outdated. Many drivers waste money changing oil too soon. Others wait too long and kill their engines. The truth, your car's manual holds the magic number. Some modern cars go way beyond 5,000 miles. A Toyota Camry or Honda Accord running synthetic oil can easily go 7,500 to 10,000 miles between changes. A Chevy Malibu with GM's oil life monitor may stretch even farther. And high-end cars like BMWs and Audis often go up to 15,000 miles if you're using the right oil. But don't apply that logic to every car. Older models, high-mileage engines, or severe driving conditions can cut those intervals in half. That's why your owner's manual matters more than hearsay. Follow the manufacturer's timeline and don't let myths or the quick lube clerk decide for you. Your engine stays smoother, cleaner, and stronger for longer. You've fixed the fluids. Now it's time to check the forgotten soldiers under the hood. Number 6. Swap the old stuff. Engines are tough. Some go 300,000 miles or more without flinching. But the parts around them? Not so invincible. Slowly by slowly, key components wear out. And when they do, performance drops fast. Acceleration slows. Fuel economy suffers. Misfires become regular. And that smooth new car feel? Gone. Start with the essentials. Spark plugs, ignition coils, timing belts, and intake hoses are some of the biggest game changers. Worn spark plugs alone can steal up to 30% of your power. But here's the kicker. Replacing them yourself might only cost you $20 and a free afternoon. No need to drop $300 at the shop. Don't forget supporting cast members like your battery, brakes, and fluids. All of them play a part in keeping your engine healthy and responsive. And here's a secret weapon for those little oil leaks that pop up with age. AT205. Reseal. Just pour it straight into your engine oil fill cap. Fire up the engine and let it circulate. It rejuvenates old seals without tearing the engine apart. You don't need a brand new engine to feel that new engine thrill. You just need to swap the tired parts for fresh ones. Now let's focus on something most drivers forget until it starts making a mess. Number 5. Clean PCV valve. This small component helps remove harmful gases from the crankcase and sends them back into the engine to burn off. That keeps performance strong and emissions low. But over time, the valve can get clogged with sludge and carbon. When that happens, crankcase pressure builds up. You might see oil leaks, poor fuel economy, or engine wear. Cleaning it regularly keeps things running smoothly. Here's how to clean the PCV valve. Locate the PCV valve. Consult your vehicle's manual for the exact location on the valve cover or intake manifold. Remove the valve. Carefully disconnect the valve from its hose or grommet. Inspect the valve. Shake it. A rattling sound indicates it's functioning. If not, it may be clogged. Clean the valve. Use a carburetor or brake cleaner to dissolve deposits. Spray the cleaner into the valve openings and let it sit for a few minutes. Then, shake out any loosened debris. Dry and reinstall. Allow the valve to dry completely before reinstalling it. Ensure all connections are secure. We're down to the last 4. And this is where the small stuff hits hard. These final tweaks might not look much, but they punch way above their weight. And nothing proves that better than this unsuspecting troublemaker, the gas cap. Number 4. Replace a cracked, worn, or damaged gas cap. That little twist on top helps seal pressure inside your fuel system. When it cracks or wears out, it lets air sneak in, which messes with your engine's fuel-air balance. The result? Rough idling, engine hesitation, random stalling, and yes, that annoying check engine light. All from a $20 part most drivers ignore. Worse, a bad seal means gas vapors escape. That's money vanishing into thin air and fuel economy going down the drain. Luckily, fixing it is easy. You don't need any tools or a mechanic. Just swap it out. Expect to spend around $112 if you go through a shop, but most people can do it for much less themselves. Upgrade to an ethanol-safe gas cap if you want to make it last. Fuels like E10 or E15 pull in moisture that swells ordinary rubber. That leads to sticky caps and leaks. Instead, get one labeled Viton lined or E-Fuel compatible. They seal better, last longer, and survive heat like a champ. If there is nothing visibly wrong with your gas cap, try the next tip instead. Number 3. Clean your gas cap and filler neck. When your engine starts acting strange, rough idle, sluggish response, or even a random check engine light, your mind probably jumps to big problems. But sometimes, the issue is sitting right behind your fuel door. Over time, dust, dirt, and road grime sneak in and settle on your gas cap and filler neck. It doesn't seem like a big deal until that grime stops the cap from sealing properly. That weak seal lets air leak into your fuel system, throws off pressure, and messes with the fuel your engine depends on. Here's how to fix it fast. First, twist the gas cap off and remove it completely. Then, grab a clean cloth and lightly spray it with WD-40. Never spray directly onto the cap or fuel opening. That makes a mess. Wipe down the underside of the gas cap, especially the rubber ring. That's the part that seals everything. Next, clean the inside of the filler neck, especially the threads where the cap locks in. Be surprised how much grime hides there. When you're done, screw the cap back on until it clicks. Did it click? Good. It means your seal is back. Now you have stable pressure and a smoother, stronger running engine. But even the cleanest seal can fail if it's the wrong one altogether. Number 2. Install the correct type of gas cap. Cars are built to work with either a vented or non-vented gas cap. Mix those up, and your performance starts slipping. If your system needs a non-vented cap, but you install a vented one, pressure escapes. Fuel vapors leak, and your engine runs lean and rough, using a non-vented cap on a vented system. This makes the pressure to build. That puts stress on your fuel pump and messes with airflow. Your engine strains and it runs hot, leading to bad performance. Most aftermarket caps look identical, but they don't all behave the same, so stop the universal fit guesswork. Instead, check your owner's manual. It tells you exactly what type you need. And if you're unsure, ask your mechanic or parts dealer. This is a small detail, but it matters, because when pressure is right, fuel flow stays steady. Your engine runs smoother, cleaner, and yes, like it's brand new. And if that still doesn't work, maybe the seal just needs a little love. Number 1. Give the gasket a silicone vitamin. That rubber ring on your gas cap? It works harder than you think. It seals in pressure, locks out air, and keeps your engine running smooth. But over time, it dries out, stiffens up, and loses its grip. A dry gasket can't seal properly. That means fuel vapor leaks, poor pressure, and surprise engine issues. The fix is to give it a dose of silicone grease. Think of it as a vitamin for your gasket. Once a year, grab some clear dielectric silicone grease. Dab a pea-sized amount onto a clean finger. Then, gently wipe it around the rubber ring on your gas cap. Here's the trick. Twist the cap on and off a few times. That motion spreads the grease evenly and revives the gasket's flexibility. The benefits? No more sticking, fewer micro cracks, and a cap that seals tight even in freezing weather. Do these simple fixes, and your engine won't just run, it'll purr like it's fresh off the lot. But before you grab that wrench, watch this next video. 19 costly oil change mistakes that ruin your engine. It's engine-saving gold.